Hi friends, it's Morah Mushkie again. Welcome back to another week of Brachot. Today is going to be our last bracha that we're going to learn before Shavuot, and it's almost the last of all our brachot. There's just one more little bracha that we're going to learn after Shavuot, but this is going to be the last one of all the ones in our song, and the last one that has a lot of foods in it. All right, are you ready to see what it's going to be? I'm excited to see. Okay, so you know what I was thinking? I was thinking that we already did so many foods and so many different brachot. I wonder what's left. I'm trying to think what's in our song. Remember how it goes, Hamotzi, Mizonot, Shehakol, Ha'adama, and Ha'etz. We already did a lot of those because we've been doing brachot for a long time. Should we have a look and see what's in all those brachot that we did and see what's left that we still got to do? All right, let's have a look over here. Let's see what we're going to find out that we already did, and let's see if we can figure out what is left, what's going to be in our last bracha. All right, let's have a look. So here was hamotzi. Remember the bread and all the challah and things where the flour is the main ingredient? That was hamotzi. And then there was mizonot, right? That was the cookies and the cakes and the crackers and the pretzels. And then there was ha'etz, all the fruit that grow on a tree, right? And then there was let's see what comes next, ha'adama, the vegetables. We just did those, right? So I wonder what is there left? That's a big question mark because we're wondering. I wonder what comes next. I have a question in my head. And that's what that picture is what you write to make it words be into a question. So let's sing our song first real quick and let's see which ones we got. Hamotzi, yep. Mizono, yep. Shehakol, not yet. Hamotzi, mizono, shehakol, ha'adama, yep. And ha'etz, yep. Okay, so just shehakol is left. I am super curious now if we already have bread and all those kind of things and cookies and anything else with flour and crackers and snacks, and we already have all the fruit and all the vegetables. What else is left? Can you think of a food that we didn't do yet? Can you think of another one? You know what? I can actually think of a lot of foods because there is really a lot of foods that we didn't say yet, and a lot of drinks too. You guys ready to see what it's going to be? You guys ready to see what comes next? What's going to be in the Shehakol bracha? All right, get ready. Ready, set, and go. Whoa! Oh my gosh. That is a whole lot of foods and drinks too. Whoa. Do you know what? You know what I like to call Shehakol? Shehakol is our everything else bracha, because everything that's not hamotzi or mizonot or ha'etz or ha'adama is going to be Shehakol. There are a whole lot of foods here. Oh my gosh, I see meatballs and eggs and cheesecake and chocolate and there's ice cream in the middle and water and orange juice and tea and milk and candy, cottage cheese, chicken. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. So do you see any foods that you have in your house on this screen? There sure is a lot of things here. There are a lot of foods that are Shehakol. And you might be wondering, hey, how do I know if something is Shehakol? Well, no worries. Let's have a look. There are 3 kinds of Shehakol foods, all right? Let's have a look here and let's see. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what are going to be the Shehakol foods and how we could know if something is Shehakol. Ready to see? All right, come along. Let's see what the next one's going to be. So we'll keep these pictures up, but I'm just going to show you a few of them at a time, all right? So we can see which are the 3 kinds of Shehakol foods, all right? There's going to be, first we're going to do the one kind, and then I'll show you another kind, and then another kind, until we have all 3 kinds, all right? So let's have a look. So, see, most of the foods actually on the Shehakol page are still here. This is all the Shehakol foods that we get, or drinks that we get from an animal. Animals are super cute and fun, and they also give us a lot of food, right? Like a cow gives us milk. I see milk actually down on the bottom over there. Do you see that glass of milk down there? So there are a lot of foods that we get from animals, and any food that comes from an animal, that is Shehakol. Should we say the words of the Shehakol bracha together? It goes like this. Shehakol niya bidvaro. And if you have something like chicken lays an egg, that's Shehakol. Or what we said before, that a cow gives us milk. Well, you know what? There are actually not just milk we get from the cow. There are so many more things that you can make with milk. I'm going to say a few things. I bet you will have them in your house or you've eaten one of them before. There is yogurt. Do you see that on the screen? I see it. There is cottage cheese. There is string cheese. There is sliced cheese. There's any kind of cheese actually, like mozzarella or feta cheese or cheddar cheese or any kind of cheese, like the kind of cheese that you might put on pasta or anything like that. Cheese is always shehakol. And oh, there's even a little cheesecake on there. If cheesecake doesn't have a big crust, if it's just a little crust, then it is shehakol because the crust will make it mizono because that's like a cookie kind of thing. But if it's just the cheese part, that's shehakol. Oh, I see something else yummy. Eggs. Remember how we always check our eggs for blood to make sure they're kosher when we're baking something? Well, eggs are shehakol too. And you can have hard-boiled eggs. That could be really yummy. You could have scrambled eggs. You can have an omelet. There are so many yummy ways to eat eggs. We get eggs from a chicken. That's a really yummy thing that you can eat. That's shehakol too. And also fish, any kind of fish that comes from a fish, right? Like there's salmon here and smoked salmon and fish sticks too, right? Those are all shehakol. Oh, I forgot to tell you something else yummy that comes from milk that we get from a cow. Something, I'll show you how, I'll pretend like I'm eating it and I bet you can guess what it is. I'm holding a cone and I'm licking it. Can you guess what that is? That's right, it's right on the screen, right in the middle there. Ice cream. Ice cream comes from milk, which we get from a cow, and it's shehakol too. And chicken and meatballs too. Meatballs or anything made with meat or just meat itself, that's shehakol as well. Did we say everything on this page? I think we did. But the easy way to remember it is anything that you get from an animal, any food from an animal or any drink from an animal is shehakol. That's why there are so many shehakol things, because there are a lot of foods that we get from animals. Not everybody eats animals, foods that we get from animals, but if you do, then all those foods are shehakol. All right, let's see what comes next. That was category number 1, the first kind of foods that are shehakol. Animal foods, foods from animals. Let's see number 2. Oh, this is cool. This one is all kinds of drinks. Any drink except for grape juice or wine. That's the bracha that we'll do after Shavuot. Any other kind of drink is shehakol. And water is shehakol. Milk, we said before, is shehakol. See that little brownish orange one on the right, on this side? That's shehakol too. That's tea. If you put a tea bag in water, you make it into a cool drink. We'll make that tomorrow together, actually. That is shehakol. When grown-ups have coffee, or if you have hot chocolate, or iced chocolate, or any kind of smoothie thing, that could be shehakol. Any drink is shehakol. And you know what's the cool part? There's a magic thing that happens with the orange juice one. See how there's an orange over there? Well, guess what? You remember the orange when we did the bracha ha'etz, right? Borei puri ha'etz. Well, if you have an orange, that's ha'etz. But when you squeeze it and you get orange juice from it, there's something magic that happens. The bracha changes. It's not ha'etz anymore. When you take that orange and you squeeze it into orange juice, like that orange juice over there, it doesn't have the bracha ha'etz anymore. Now it's shehakol, because now it became a drink. So the bracha did a switch. It switched from ha'etz into shehakol because it became a different thing. It became a drink. And any kind of drink that's not grape juice or wine is shehakol. So water you see over there, and other kinds of juices too, apple juice, or you could have cool kinds of juice like pear juice or pomegranate juice. Any kind of drink is shehakol. All right, so now we have 2 kinds. We got the foods from animals and drinks. Okay, let's see what's gonna be number 3. All right, let's see what it's gonna be. I think you guys are gonna like this one. Oh my gosh, what's going on over here? This looks like a party. Because you know what? Any kind of special treat like chocolate or candy is also shehakol. And I put ice cream on here too, even though ice cream really comes from an animal, but it's also a special treat. So it kind of goes on both places. So I see there's some lollipops down there and some jelly beans and some fruit candies. And over here is some chocolate. Oh, and there's that special treat too. Remember what that's called? Cotton candy, or you know what? They call it different things in different countries. In some countries, they call it fairy floss, or in Hebrew, they call it zerot safta. There's lots of fun names for it. It's really just made out of sugar. It's really just a sweet treat. And ice cream too. Ice cream and sprinkles are shehakol, and all these fun treats that are shehakol. So we don't eat these so often because they're super, super sweet. They're not so good for our teeth and our bodies, but we can have them sometimes, right? They're a fun treat on a special occasion, like maybe for Shabbat or for a birthday party, or if your grown-up says you could have one, right? So all these sweet special treats are shehakol too. All right, that was cool. Let's go back to the first one and let's see. Well, remember we saw all of these, and this was our everything else bracha, because everything that's not any different bracha is shehakol. But now we know how it's shehakol. We see there's three kinds. There's the foods from animals, there's the drinks, and there's the sweet treats. Okay, that was really cool. So now that we know all about what makes something shehakol and how a food or a drink could have the bracha, Shehakol niya b'dvaro, now we gotta make a special little game that we could play with, and it has pictures of shehakol foods on it. So can you take out this paper and, well, these two papers. See, this one is attached from your package. And what we're gonna do now is we're going to make a special shehakol game that you can actually play with in your house. There are two ways of playing with it. I'll show you both of them, all right? So the first thing to do is take off this little clip that's attaching this which is stickers, to the other page. All right, just want this page with the pictures, okay? And you also need scissors. That's the only things you need. You need your two papers and scissors, all right? So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna cut out these papers on the black lines. See those black lines around each picture? See those black lines? We're gonna cut them out. I'm gonna do the chicken one first. Chicken's really yummy. You ever had chicken for supper? Chicken's pretty delicious. And I'm gonna cut carefully on the black line. I'm gonna keep my thumb up so that my scissors will point in the right direction. And I'm gonna cut all the way to the end of this black line. Keep on cutting. Then I'm gonna turn my paper and I'm gonna cut the other way. Also on the black line. Get as close to the black line as you can. If you're not exactly on it, that's okay. If it goes a little off, that's all right. There's a lot of space around the picture, so there's space to make some mistakes. And let's keep cutting. I turn the paper again. Keep on cutting. I'm gonna cut out to the end. All right, look, now I just have a little bit left. Should I cut that part too? Okay. Let me cut it. And here we go. What do I have? A little chicken piece. All right, now this is where the stickers come in. You see these letters on the stickers? You know what they say? This says Shehakol, which is the name of our bracha, right? That's what it is in English. So in Hebrew, it would have different letters. But this says Shehakol. So now you could take off one of your stickers. Take it off. And don't put it on top of the picture side. Turn the page over to the other side that's just white and stick the sticker on, all right? It should be the right size to go about in the middle. You'll still have some space on either side. See, now on one side we have the picture of a Shehakol food, and on the other side, we have the word Shehakol. You could just leave it like that, and then you could play with it, and you could flip it over and try to remember what's Shehakol. You could put it down like this, and then flip over the two sides, or you can play a matcha game. I'll show you how. Cut it in half so that you can see a bit of the chicken on either side. Okay, see, like that. Now I have two pieces, chicken and chicken. They're both chicken, right? And on the other side, it's part of the word Shehakol and the other part. Now you can play a match it game. You can put down the two pieces so that you only see it like this, and you can try get a match, all right? Like pretend you're turning over. Let me cut another one so we can see. Let's try the ice cream one, all right? Let me get the ice cream here. Get the ice cream, and I'll stick, see I cut it out, and I'll stick on the sticker, not on the picture side, on the other side where it's white. And now I'll cut this one in half too. See, now I can see a little bit of ice cream on one side and a little bit of ice cream on the other side. See, they really go together like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and play a matcha game. Let me see if I can get 2 matches. Hold on, let me turn it over this way so I can't see really which ones they are. Okay. Which ones do you think I should turn over to get a match? I think I'm gonna turn over this one and this one. Did I get a match? Nope. All right, let me try again. I think I'm gonna turn over this one. Oh, that's chicken. Remember, this one was chicken. Let me turn over chicken also. It's a match. Let me check. Let's see if it goes together. Yeah, it does. It works. All right, now I have a Shehakol food. Awesome. Guys, it was so much fun playing that game with you and learning all about Shehakol with you. Tomorrow, we're going to make a Shehakol drink together. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.